Hey gang, Unitic here, Wednesday, September 9th, and I just crossed the Colorado River and the Dirty Devil River, a tributary from the Height Recreation area down by the edge of Lake Powell, or where Lake Powell used to be before it dried up substantially. Really cool canyon country. Got some twisties here, kind of in the floodplain. It really looks like a moonscape in a lot of places. You can see some pretty interesting rock formations in front of you. Real combination of geology here. And gorgeous morning, riding up to Hanksville. Got about 48 more miles to go, give or take. Just a couple of miles into my day. And thought I'd take you along for a little bit of this. It looks pretty cool. And it's kind of the heart of canyon country. Although, if I stop to video every stunning thing I see, I'll never make it to California. But I thought this was worthy. So I'll film a little bit until I start going uphill again, because you don't need to hear me gasping for air anymore. There's the road down there. Kind of wraps around the base of these cliffs. You can see a lot of different colors. So many different shades of green and red. The desert really is alive, very vibrant. Just for us Easterners, life in a expression we're not used to. So while on the surface it may look barren, it is not. Very cool. Fresh pavement and no traffic. Only been passed by one car in my first 20 minutes out this morning. Hope that sun isn't messing this shot up, but that's pretty cool back there. Another beautiful day in the desert. I think it's supposed to be about 87 today, a little warmer than yesterday. Never did get very cool last night. Very comfortable this morning in t-shirt and shorts. When I got up, kept having to kick the blanket or the sleeping bag off and on all night long as I'd get sweaty, having it over me, and then I'd get chilled when a breeze came along. Just camped under an awning at the now abandoned comfort station down by Lake Powell, about a mile downhill from the ranger station. Since the lake has receded so much, there's no more recreation going on there. Boat ramp is way above water level, and they've closed up the comfort station, although it did have electricity, so I could charge my cell phone, which was good. And I didn't have to pitch my tent, just slept right there on the ground. Wish my neck was more flexible. I'd give you a wider shot. It's about as far as I can turn around. And I get a kick in my neck trying to do that. Really does look like a moonscape, doesn't it? Or what you imagine a moonscape might look like. I had a buddy when I was a wilderness counselor at a camp back in my early 30s who was a geologist. He was always so much fun to go backpacking with because he was just a fountain of information, like having a interpretive guide with you when you go someplace like this. Yeah, this little campground wasn't marked on my map. Might have come here last night, although there's no shade. And believe me, by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, even with the temperature in the 80s, it was getting pretty baking. You couldn't have some shade, and that comfort station had adobe walls. I found a comfy spot and read a little bit, took it easy, tried to rehydrate from a 6-hour ride yesterday with some big climbs. This is one of those deceptive areas. This looks like it's going downhill, and it is a little bit, but like right now, if I stop pedaling, I'm going to come to a stop. Although to the eye, you'd swear up and down you're going downhill. It's so common in these mountains. First day on the Rockies, I could not figure out why. I was already in my lowest granny gear, and if anything, it looked like it had just a slight uphill. But when I took a break off to the side of the road and sat down and looked back at the road, you could see how tilted it was. Just so cool. That's part of the Dirty Devil right there, flowing back in. You can see the ranger station ahead where I'm pointing. That's close to where I camped last night, just down to the right of it a little bit. But that's the ranger station and the Heights store, what's left of it. I've come about 7 miles from there this morning, but it was kind of a twisty route, so as the crow flies, that's probably maybe 2 or 3 miles to that station. You see it right there. All right, I'll leave it at there for now. Leave the camera on my helmet for a little while in case something else pops up. But for our morning viewing pleasure, it's a Unitic out for now.